My newfound optimism. Let me explain. You don't need to hear me say the Biden border is broken. You know that. We've been covering it every single day. So what's different now? It's that everyone is saying what we've been saying, with images like you're seeing right there of immigrants pouring into our country in numbers we've never seen before. Not an exaggeration. I'm talking about 302,000 illegals last month. 800,000 since October 1st were encountered at the border, both all-time records. Many now, for the first time, busts are flown to locations across the U.S., not just a border state problem. Texas Governor Abbott leading a movement to voluntarily ship these illegals to the sanctuary cities who have answered with outrage and legal action now.
We cannot bear the course of reckless political ploys from the state of Texas alone.
The bottom line is this: we need Congress to act, and we need them to do it expeditiously. But we cannot have the type of chaos that continues to come from the state of Texas.
But that's what Texas has, chaos. Despite the record influx, we're seeing that I have hope, and maybe you should too, that the ranting, the rhetoric, and the utter White House incompetence might in fact lead to a deal in Congress after all. Because with the president's approval rating on immigration on some polls as low as 26%, pathetic, there is no doubt that Democrats are hurting and panicking. I don't know if you heard, but there's an election coming up. And networks, other networks, have no choice but to relay the harsh reality to their audience.
Few issues have bedeviled the Biden administration like immigration and the unprecedented number of migrants crossing illegally from Mexico.
Turning up the pressure on the Biden and Democrats to do something. I mean, after all, there were a record 225,000 border apprehensions last month alone, the center of this current crisis.
How to best handle the migration crisis here along the U.S. southern border.
Someone handed him Bill Maloogian's script. Now, I know there will be hurdles along the way, like lawmakers letting their lingering anger of Democrats' incompetence get the best of them. For example, a guy I really like, Congressman Troy Nehls of Texas, telling CNN he's not too damn willing right now to help a Democrat and to help Joe Biden's approval rating by coming up with legislation that might fix the border. While I understand the thought process and the frustration, I'm not worried about bailing the president out. I care more about the country. I want this fixed, and I think you do too. So I'm optimistic. And it's not just based on a false hope I have. It's based on these actual talks that have been taking place, believe it or not, throughout the entire holiday, except Christmas and Christmas Eve. Both parties seemingly truly looking for a fix. One person close to the negotiations telling me in an extensive conversation, quote, they're grinding out a deal that has real asylum reforms and will end catch and release overall, substantial enough that the majority of Republicans, he believes, could support it, and has Democrats extremely grumpy, but a majority of them in the Senate will support it. Now, I really like the sound of that, but I also know it's got to get to the House. And what are they going to do with it if, in fact, those facts are true about the Senate?
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.